What is going on, guys? This is your main man Ben here, and we are Talk Active. I work in technology field as PC Tech administrator, analyst for at least 10 years. I like cycling, boxing, outdoorsy things. We generally talk about current events, technology, sports, cryptocurrencies, or sometimes by request. We're regular people with factual experiences. It would be nice if we can contribute to the universe. Let's talk about it. What is going on with you people, man? This is your boy. Happy Thursday, guys. First and foremost, I hope you're all well. I hope you're healthy and doing, things that, you got to do. But happy Thursday, folks. First and foremost, give round of applause for yourself for making up, Thursday for this week. We all deserve it. Parents deserve it. Kids deserve it. People deserve it, Elden Ring player Tarnished deserve it. Whoo, Elden Ring, baby. Yeah, we're almost done with that gig, bro. We're trekking millennia now. Then we're gonna go to the final Erd tree. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's Elden Ring stuff, bro. Yeah, I've been in the gig for it's fun stuff. If you're into Souls game, RPG, some slash and a lot of thinking, check out that game because it's in a different league. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, before anything else, guys, we have to thank our sponsors real quick. All right, here we go. Talk Active is sponsored in part by Nino Delossantos of Execuhome Realty, our preferred realtor in the state of Maryland. With over 15 years of real estate consulting and investing experience, he's the realtor that we trust. Call or text him today at 443-799-0100 for a free home buying or selling consultations. Also, if you are in the San Francisco area, check out my boy JRA Woodworks and Serenity Scents by K. Amazing woodworks, custom table, chairs, charcuteries, name it, he got it. Check out my boy JRA Woodworks. Yeah, shout out to my sponsors, man. Amazing people. Thank you for the support, guys. Thank you. So today, guys, we're gonna tackle some things today. I think it's kind of, I would say, paying tributes, respects, and at the same time giving it back to yourself. So it's a little bit, I would say, I wouldn't put it into like a confrontational thing, but it's a fact of history. In history, a lot of context that history repeats on its own or repeats itself, but I do not think that this type of history will ever be repeated, hopefully, nor ever ever. Scary history, but we're gonna tackle that anyway. But today, guys, man, before anything else, we're gonna tackle some crazy news, man. Crazy news. Elon Musk acquiring Twitter, $44 billion, and that's a lot of dollars. Hopefully, I mean, it's 44 bill.
Duh. Winning.
Yeah, finally decentralized, huh? Hopefully. But Twitter is officially Elon Musk territory. That's the news for that. And we're going to the cryptocurrency news. Edward Snowden secretly joined the Zcash creation ceremony. He was under the pseudonym John Dobbertin, and Edward Snowden recognized it in 2016 that that's him, and he takes responsibility in it that he is the key figures of the ceremony on creating Zcash. That's some crazy stuff. I mean, Edward Snowden is, if you ask me, there's a lot of transparency. Remember the time when they had his very close friend Gavin Wood, that conference in Europe, and we attended that virtually, and it was it's amazing to listen the back and forth. They're friends, but they got some different perspectives and different outlooks on specific aspects in NFTs and cryptos, and it's a pleasure to listen and witness, not one-sided conversation, but it's combined like debate, conflicting, and you learn a lot from that. As far as me, that's how I look at it. But cryptocurrency actions real quick here, guys. A bit stumble, but a bit of pump when Elon Musk announced that acquisition of Twitter. But currently, as we speak, oh, I got a phone call here. Sorry about that. It's tethered, so my bad. Bitcoin $39,700, Ethereum at $2,931, BNB at $404, Solana at $99.90, Terra Luna at $91.27, XRP at 64 cents, Cardano at 84, and AVAX at 70.22. That is the top 10 in cryptocurrency. And yeah, I mean, if you ask me, you can just lay back there and just chill. I mean, if you plan to hodl, then just hodl. Nothing really is wrong with that. But yeah, that's the crypto action as of today. So we're heading to the meat. Episode 76, guys. We're gonna get right into the thick of action here. We're gonna talk about I'm stuttering here. Okay, give me something here. Give me something. Okay. Episode 76 is we're gonna talk about wants make you a servant. My wants make me a servant. Okay, but first and foremost, we're going to talk about recognizing last night our church in the Baltimore district of Zionists distributed a candle for the remembrance of the Holocaust that happened, and we light the candle in part of the Yom HaShoah, which is April 27 to 28, to remember the people that perish in Holocaust. And inside that candle, you can see here, I'm going to flash something there, the name of the person, and just remembering them, because what I was sharing to you guys is the Holocaust is not just about the Jews. It was multicultural, okay? So last night, we remember Marie Cohen, and we don't know exactly it is of unknown, but she was murdered in Auschwitz. So that would be in 1942. She was 56 years old. So, I mean, let me step back real quick. Holocaust was not just about the Jews, okay? There are 6 million Jews that was killed, but there were 11 million civilian and POW, or prisoners of war. So it's not just about the Jews. It was at least 17 million people perished in that span, the Holocaust. And between 1933 and 1944, there were recorded 40,000 labor sites, concentration camps, and ghettos. So there were total killed by Nazi was 6 million Jews and 11 million civilian and prisoners of war. Where do I get my information, man? Where do you get this, Ben? Well, in fact, February 22nd of this year, 2022, in our church, we were honored to impart and witness one of the survivors in the Holocaust. Of course, Holocaust all the way back then is very, very long time ago. But Sammy Steigman, I'm going to picture here, he talked in our church. Of course, he was still a small baby in it on that time, but I think he was saved by the locals. He was adopted by the locals. And there's a whole slew of stories, man. And me and my wife were witnessing a man that survived Holocaust. different aura, but his heart was amazing. His heart was amazing in a different perspective. And it was an experience. Definitely, he goes around the countries and other countries and different parts of United States to speak about it. Sammy Steigman, man, it's amazing. I can talk about a lot of stuff in here that he talked, but I believe it's a due diligence thing. Not everybody wants to hear it, of course, and not everybody wants to participate. But as of our experience, that was once in a lifetime, and it was an honor to be part of it, and we recognize it, and that was a amazing part of our life that we will not forget. All right. So in part of that one, that was the candle was given by our church, Central Christian. If you want to check them out, check this card. Let me see if I can get that. Central Christian, cclife.tv. I love my church, man, and we're gonna post some in there in the laters. And the Baltimore Zionist District and a project of MACKIE GB. Thank you for the candle, sir, or group, company, organization. But that is our intro right there, guys. Thank you for listening. So we're going to jump right in the gun. Episode 76. Once make you a servant. WANT, not ONCE. Once make you a servant. Okay? Let's talk about this real quick. So why do we say once make you a servant? The highest power is no power if you desire nothing. Once make you servant. Highest power, no power at all if you desire nothing. Why won't you desire nothing? This is a desirable world. Well, you find your inner peace and you figure that out yourself, because we are all in a journey. We are fellow trainees. Then you would have to embark on your own. There is no doubt the way we interact with power in the modern world is different. We do it in our own volition, meaning permissive in comparison to the ancient times. We do it in ourself. We submit ourselves voluntarily. In contrast, in the ancient times is way, way different. They don't do that at all. We're so liberated, guys. I don't know what to say. Let me give you an example right now. For the adults like adults, you put up with a controlling boss, although you can get a better job. You put up with it. It's not just a quirk of, the money and the comfort and the workflow, but you put up with all the quote unquote BS. So you can just blend in. Although you can get a better job, you just camouflage everything. For the young adults, another example. We change how we dress or refrain from saying what we actually think because we want to fit in with some cool groups. What's in? What's in the clique? You can't just say whatever you want. If you're in a gang, you can't just voice out whatever you want to the commander or the shot caller. No, you better know your rankings. Foot soldier. I'm just talking about stuff like that. You just don't voice that out. It doesn't work out like that. So you have to be careful on what you actually say or think so that you fit in a group. That's a fact for young people. I was there. I was once young. I'm still young. We ride our bike last week, 40 miles. We finished it with JR. It was amazing. I post a link in there, man. It was good stuff, man. But jumping back right into the gun, we actually tried to cap our podcast under 20 minutes. It's a solo podcast. Nobody does that a lot, but we do it. But yeah. But jumping back to the meat, for the content creators like us, working in the digital era or the digital world, how do you kiss just to please? For content creators, we put up with cruel critics, our customers. Why? Because We want their approval. You seek for their approval. That's a very wide, well-known stuff, man. You put up contents. I respect a lot of content creators, to be honest. You put up stupid, crazy things just to get attentions, just to get flow of traffic in your channel, clicks, likes, and subscriptions, and that's the entirety and the meat of content creating. To get those, you can get exposure, sponsorships. As a result, you get extra income and all that stuff. You can sell your own merch and all that stuff. That's the gig. But y'all know, man, we don't seek any approval here, man. We talk based on our factual experience, and it doesn't make that real, but it's our experience, and we recognize that, and we are still doing and embarking on our own journey, and we are learning. So if you hit and like, subscribe, that's fine. If you don't, click the thumbs up, that's fine. We're still gonna go. All right. That's why we're episode 76. But you can see the difference, but the goal is the same. The pattern is the same. In this case, is the power exists because of your wants, my wants. You change that, and you're free. These things, the examples that we give, it's all based on what we want. The root of it is what we want. We kiss ass because this is what I want. I just sputtered it there. I was about to bleep that ASS word, but it's hard, man. If you want to get real, we just have to say it. But that's a fact. That's a fact. Our bosses, our boss has a boss. Our friends has friends that more influential and more popular. Content creators have different types of level. You're a small level content creator, you still contribute like us. But there's like Peter, it's crazy. There's a lot of big content creators in there that you can never be with. I know how to play basketball. Yeah, I can play in prior to my accident, I was in the league, playing varsity in my elementary, playing pastorals and intramurals. But after my accident, it wasn't like that. But I could never achieve, even though if I didn't get my accident, I could never achieve Michael Jordan. I know how to play basketball, but Michael Jordan is a legend in basketball. So that's what I'm saying. The content creator world, adult world, and young teens, that is the same. It's just a different, phrase. But we're going to close this out, guys. William John Cunningham Jr., who's an American fashion photographer for the New York Times, known for his candid in street photography, a Harvard University dropout. He became known as a designer of women's hats before moving on to writing about fashion for the Women's Wear Daily and the Chicago Tribune. He once said he declined to invoice magazines for his work. When a young upstart asked him why, that was Cunningham's response was epic. He answered, "If you don't take money, they can't tell you what to do, kid." That's Will Cunningham. Always remember this, guys. Taking money, wanting the money, makes you a servant to the people who have it. Take that away, at least as far as your life is concerned. Take note, your life is concerned, then you do not become a servant of what you want. YOLO. You only live once. Thank you for watching, guys. Always remember, God is good all the time. This is your main boy. Peace out.